2019 was one of the most meh years in gaming since 2014. That's not to say that there weren't any good games. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice once again proved that FromSoft games are way too hard for me. Although this is definitely my favorite game they put out so far, mainly due to the grappling hook. Death Stranding proved that a game doesn't have to be fun to be well received. I'm still to this day playing some Apex Legends. Respawn has made some great additions this past year. New heroes, a brand new map, a couple of new weapons. The game is constantly updated with timed game modes, new events, which makes it feel fresh and exciting. Control saw Remedy at its most Remedy. What the fuck is this? Annoy people, the game was a lot of fun. Metro Exodus pissed a lot of people off by going Epic exclusive. Same did the third Borderlands game, which was a fun experience, yet a forgettable one. Luigi 3 came out. I had a lot of fun with Luigi 3. One of the most creative, polished, and all-around fun games I've played in a very long time. The addition of the new Goo Man and the new moves with the Poltergeist 3000 made for some excellent puzzles. Some of the bosses could be a bit frustrating, but the little dog made up for it. Oh, look how cute he is. Speaking of cute, the Link's Awakening remake came out. There are a few impossible things here in life, like swimming in lava and beating this game without a walkthrough. Days Gone was released, same was Anthem. Oh boy. Pokemon Company snuck a 3DS game onto the Switch. Still playing some Breath of the Wild somehow. Heard a lot of great things about the new Star Wars game from Respawn. I still need to play that one. Fallout 5 was released. Great game, it just didn't hook me. And Super Mario Maker 2 once again showed that I have no creativity whatsoever. We've known about Dream since the PlayStation Move was still a thing. That says a lot about how much time and effort Media Molecule has put into making this game as good as possible. The game itself is basically just a game engine of sorts, and since late 2018, some creators has had access to the game and has come up with some crazy games and concepts. Ice Snow Eye made a perfect recreation of Kokiri Force from Ocarina of Time, and it looks beautiful. Remember PlayStation Home? And remember that they shut it down? Well, it's officially back. Customize your apartment, go bowling, Portal, Mario, Cuphead, Flappy Bird, whatever the fuck this is. So you know, everything that exists will be in Dreams. And it's already out. Last of Us. Masterful storytelling that pulls at the heartstrings. Combat that gets your heart racing, incredible graphics for its time and even by today's standards. There's also these incredible moments. You got the giraffes, a scary looking cannibal man that tries to eat you, Bill Williamson from the Red Dead series, my dad, and that big surprise at the start of the winter chapter. The Last of Us is definitely one of my favorite games of all time. So when Naughty Dog one cold December night in 2016 showed off The Last of Us Part 2, I'm not going to lie, I was conflicted. Did we really need a sequel? I felt that Ellie and Joel's story were completed by the end of the first game. At least tell us a story about someone else. But when looking at the most recent footage and gameplay demos, I'm certain that Naughty Dog will hit another home run with this game. Last of Us 2 was scheduled to come out February 21st, until Naughty Dog came around and was like, nope, sorry. May 29th. It's good to see Blizzard finally listening to their fans. Take note and try something different. Diablo Immortal wasn't quite what fans wanted. Diablo 4, however, looks incredible. I just hope that they can give it that Blizzard polish that we all know and love. Already we're getting Sekiro 2. I did not expect it so soon. Just like the first one, it's complicated, hard, and unforgiving. In other words, I'll play it for an hour then give up. Doom 2016 was incredible. The way the game forces you to move around the map instead of going cover to cover, the animations are beautiful but brutal. The glory kill mechanic where you had to get up close to recover health made for a much more aggressive game. I cannot wait to see what id Software pulls off with its sequel, Doom 64, which comes out March 20th. Speaking of March 20th, Animal Crossing New Horizons comes out that day. I remember picking up a 3DS and Animal Crossing New Leaf for my birthday one year. All I did was chop trees and pick weeds for 20 hours. Then, one day, my friend asked if he could play on my save file, to which I responded by kicking him in the knee. In other words, I'll probably get this game the day it releases. Hype for a new installment in the Half-Life series has existed since the dawn of man. Hours, days, years went by without any word from Valve. People started to go crazy. Riots in the streets, burning cars, total chaos. When all hope was lost, on the 21st of November 2019, the planets aligned once again. The crystal ball, which had been empty for years, finally awakened. It was as the prophecies foretold. A new Half-Life game, March 23rd. And it's a fucking VR exclusive, which means that 6 people will get to play it. Wind Waker 2 certainly looks more brutal than the first one. This is definitely not the direction I thought Nintendo would go with a sequel. Dying Light 2 is never coming out. Sly Cooper, Infamous 1, 2 and Second Son are all good games, but they're not incredible. Ghost Stuff, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word, however, looks incredible. From the moment they showed this game at E3 2018, I was intrigued, and the new trailer did it for me. The music, the visuals, he stabs the guy through the wall, you got the grappling hook. With Last of Us 2 and this, the PS4 is definitely going out with a bang. Final Fantasy VII is finally coming out after 600 years in development, and it's got a lot of Gods and Monsters got delayed. Same did Watch Dogs Legion. The first Watch Dogs game is like swallowing a cactus. In other words, not very fun. The second Watch Dogs game, however, I haven't played, but a couple of my friends have, and they say it's great. It looks interesting. So does the main character. Speaking of main character, Watch Dogs Legion doesn't have one. It has a whole lot of them. You've got Charlie Cutter from Uncharted 3, the typical SoundCloud rapper, the Queen of England. The main gimmick of the game is that when you die, you possess a new character. It looks impressive, but so did the first game.
What? Right.
Halo Infinite, holy damn, Mr. Chief is back! We've got a teaser trailer and a CGI trailer. It comes out this fall. Let's see, what else is there? The creators of League of Legends is making some new games. The new Pokemon game is getting some expansions instead of a third game. Psychonauts 2 comes out for all of you 10 people excited about that. Mountain Blade Bannerlord is finally getting released after 600 years in development. Oh my god, I forgot the most important game. How could I forget Skatebird? It's Skatebird!